What's going on, guys? Jerry Neutron here, and today we're going to take a look at a case with probably the best name of all time. This is the Neutron, a simplistic cube-shaped case for Mini-ITX motherboards. As a budget-oriented case targeted towards gamers, this should interest those who are looking to build a smallish, single GPU rig. At the front of the case, we are greeted with a removable mesh and dust filter combo, as well as an optical drive bay. Just underneath the mesh grille, there are two included 140mm LED fans, but more on those later. On the left side of the front panel, you have your power and reset buttons, along with headphone and mic jacks. On the right side, there are 4 USB ports, 2 of them USB 3.0. It's nice to see they included 4 ports on this case, which should be standard for cases these days, but unfortunately is not. If we move over to the right side panel, you can see a mesh grille towards the rear. This is actually the intake for the power supply and features a magnetic dust filter. The left side panel features a clear window towards the upper half, which will likely show off any full-sized graphics cards that you run in this case. Taking a look at the top panel, you will find a honeycomb grille, which has mounting points for 2 120 or 140mm fans, as well as a removable dust filter. Rosewill says it supports 240mm radiators at the top and front, but I'm almost positive you can fit a 280mm rad up top with some simple modifications. Looking at the back side of the case, you can see the included 140mm fan, 2 PCI slots, rear I/O, 120mm fan mounting location, and a removable bracket for installing your power supply. Moving on to the inside of the case, the first thing you'll notice is the motherboard is horizontally mounted. I kind of like this position a little better for smaller cases because it allows you to show off your graphics card. The motherboard tray is removable as well, so that should make installation of certain components a little easier. Underneath the motherboard tray is the hard drive cage, which is removable as well. It's nice to have modular components, but the drive cage seems to interfere with 2 of the rubber grommets. I'm not sure what the thought process was here, as you can't really route any cables through the grommets with the drive cage in place. Overall, the interior of the case is pretty simplistic and there is tons of room for airflow. However, all 340mm fans come with 3-pin and Molex connectors. Why you'd want 3 140mm fans blasting at full speed is beyond me. This thing is loud without a fan controller, so I'd love to see them do something about that in future versions. Aside from the cable routing, I didn't seem to run into any snags building in this case. As you can see from the finished build, a modular power supply with shorter cables would definitely look a lot cleaner, as there isn't anywhere to tuck them away. I'd also like to see the motherboard tray extended to just in front of the intake fans for a more tidier look, as you can still see the bottom compartment through the side window from certain angles. Turning on the system, you'll notice the 2 intake fans light up red to fulfill that quote-unquote gamer aesthetic. I don't mind them as it helps an otherwise basic case stand out, but I'd much rather have PWM fans over LED. As for a final verdict, I'd say overall this is not a bad case for its price point, but it could definitely benefit from a few revisions. So that's about it, guys. Let me know what you think about this case down in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful or entertaining. Subscribe for more similar content, and until next time, see ya. So as our ITX quick installation guide, driver CDs, of course. The back plates, drive plate, power shield lever, SATA cable, looks like 2 of them. One's right angle, one straight, and then see the board itself. Not bad.